Sexyy Red because she flipped a song that we all know and love by the King of Pop, Michael Jackson.
Sexyy Red, I guess, is attempting to try and cover one of Michael Jackson's biggest hits. And the people are not happy.
But that was horrible. You got to send people somewhere when they do stuff like that.
What's your name? Sexyy Red. It's over, yo.
Careers.ups.com.
Listen,
too famous.
In Jersey City, in the Heights, there's a few pharmacies with low security.
And the internet is not too happy about it. They want her to leave his catalog alone, leave the classics alone.
Oh, now that is terrible. That is terrible. Whoever cleared this sample that Sexyy Red is doing over this Michael Jackson iconic hit song, you need to be fired immediately.
This is some CIA bullshit, man. On Black History Month for a reason. I'm telling you right now. They did this on Black History Month for a reason. Burn all of her studio equipment right now.
Guys, do you think Sexyy Red is a CIA operative, like the online rumors say? Do you think she was sent to our community to purposely destroy
and distract
our
us.
people and distract us? Every
happen.
conspiracy theorist I've talked to in the past several weeks have been 100% correct, so I cannot put this past anybody.
You know, send her to the black community to ruin everything. And I disagree. I think this is Sexyy Red being Sexyy Red. She's gonna give you unapologetically her. She's ghetto, she's ratchet, she's crass. Sexyy Red got some of the most profound ratchet lines in history. I'm looking for the like that. Come on, shake that, bow, bow, bow.
Give up from head to some. Stop on my cat, lick between my crack. My pink, my booty hole brown. Pound town, just left Pound Town.
But I really do think that this needs to be left alone. All right. Now, people are commenting that this could be possibly be the end of hip hop when this gets approved, if and when. Okay.
Saying, do you think that would get cleared by the Michael Jackson estate?
What? They're not clearing that.
Tomorrow.
But yeah, so I talked to them yesterday and they were very, very strict with their words. They said, we were totally unaware of this. The use of this music is unauthorized, and unauthorized was stressed to me very, very heavily. Because there was a question in the room earlier when I mentioned this story about like, oh, well, it was just like something she put on social media real quick. Please be very aware of your artists that you're putting out music to these covers. Like if, you know, the estates and the artists that you're covering might not be down for it, I wouldn't even get myself in that, because now you could potentially be looking at a legal battle, because eventually they're going to want this removed. The videos and everything taken offline, which at this point is so viral. I don't even know how how do you go get every video, but they're upset that it's even out there and people are speaking of Michael Jackson and then playing this song.
Yeah, you can't put the toothpaste back in the YouTube.
It's a barbecue, I'm finna put it on your grill, just eat it.
Do y'all think Sexyy Red's run can now be looked at as similar to Fetty Wap's run?
No.
Sexyy Red had 1 year of 4 and 5 big records that performed well, and it doesn't, and just disappeared. Just talking about their run in terms of dropping a lot of singles that have a lot of success and then kind of disappearing. Quite frankly, I just don't see Sexyy Red having another year like that where she smacks them out the park. I don't see it.
Sexyy Red, and if you look at the music that's coming behind them, where's the music? They would last. And I was trying to warn them, this is not the way to go. Because now, guess what?
Let everybody
Child, and now it's like nobody respects the art, respects the craft. Y'all came behind Eve them when they left the strip club. Eve didn't go back. Real rap industry now. That's why a lot of can't really touch Nicki and what she's doing, because she's never had to sell her to the industry or to the public.
That's why when I found that out, I had the utmost respect for Nicki Minaj. When I found out she wouldn't fuck nobody and didn't fuck nobody.
Nope.
We haven't separate what's right and wrong to this new group of hip hop kids.
They have to know.
They have to know.
So that's
He did a
all
lot
I'm
of
saying.
shit. Okay.
Do y'all think
All
that
right,
Sexy
was-
Red will be able to repeat that same success that she had in that year?
Her style, I think, is not interesting to hip hop anymore.
Polite Savages. Ladies, gentlemen, and polite savages, we are now about to embark on a journey sure to anger feminist and struggle rapper fans alike. And this one's a doozy. It looks like the estate of the late, great Michael Jackson said, hey, that remix to Beat It is dead on arrival. Because that Booty Hole Brown was a demonic revival. And as always, we can only guarantee to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth as we see it. And sometimes the truth is a bitter pill, but you gotta shut up and take your medicine. So there's nothing left to do but get on up into it. Are you ready? Well, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gather around, gather around. What you are now experiencing is the last final breaths, the death spiral of Sexy Red's whole career. She came with that blabble blabble, and for a while, people ate it up. They wanted a little more blabble, just a blabble, just a little more blabble. You know, bend over, shake it, make it clap, booty hole brown, gonorrhea, lipstick, all around town. But then what happened? But guess what, ma'am? People got sick and tired of being sick and tired of the absolute destruction, nasty, degrading lyrics that you were espousing.
Yeah, so me and my sister was talking about Sexy Red one day, and somebody on Facebook had made a status like the downfall of Sexy Red should be studied. Me personally, I feel like logically I knew that shit wasn't gonna really make it too far or live that long, because that shit was just, I don't know, she just had her little run. It was ghetto as hell, but like shit with no substance don't never really last that long.
Because one of the biggest questions people had when Sexy Red started popping up everywhere was how? Like, how is all this possible? How does someone with that kind of image suddenly get this massive push from every direction? Well, now it should make sense to you. When you realize that the machine behind Sexy Red included a billionaire investor worth nearly $9 billion.
Sexy Red stopped her performance at Summer Splash because they were throwing water bottles and balls at her.
People are tired of dumb.
Are they over the bull?
So you cannot come out and say, "Poundtown, my booty hole brown," and it's
outta here.
I'm tired of you. Like, here's my thing: what I would have told Sexy Red if I was a manager. That's gonna happen. Get ready for it. We know what we signed up for. We know what's gonna happen.
You thought it was gonna last forever. No, ma'am, it don't. You thought you were gonna be popular. Nope, 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 ma'am, it don't. You thought that this was gonna be the thing, but you are paramount to an OnlyFans lady on the screen, wondering why the revenue has drained. Well, you got to do more and more nasty things until you get to the limit where there's no more nasty things to talk about, no more nasty things to do, no more shock value.
There's a few other female rappers that are done. I won't name them.
Nope.
I won't name them.
It's a couple though. It's a couple of them.
We ain't gonna hear a few songs from a few female rappers.
You're not gonna hear no song
at all.
Not a few.
They looking
Not
happy though.
See, that's why I can't play with him, because he gotta go.
There's nothing that you can absolutely bring to the table because you, ma'am, don't have the talent to do it. So you decided to go on to make Eat It, you know, a take on Beat It. And Michael Jackson's estate said, nope, 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 not today. Take that Luciferian stuff elsewhere, you dig?
Yesterday we talked about here a cover that Sexy Red had put out. It had been leaked from the studio. There were videos everywhere online. She had covered Michael Jackson's Beat It. And the Michael Jackson estate, I reached out to them yesterday, and a spokesperson for the
Michael
estate.
Jackson came back from the dead to reach out to Lauren to say, stop this madness now.
I ride and I throw it back, do it that. I'm finna shake this ass, cause my bills is due. Yeah, follow that, I really feel like an elephant. Now Joe Biden, I wanna suck on the president.
And you know, I got into it with Sukihana's manager, Jay Kelly, because he was just like, you just so hard on them. I said, Sukihana let a named NLE Chopper walk her and Sexy Red like a dog by chains.
Rip out my shirt if you love me. Play with my suck me. Hold on. Wait, where your friend bring your buddy?
He got the light-skinned white just standing up in the back. He got you on the ground, you and Sexy Red. Jay was like, well, it was Sexy Red idea. But Sukihana came before Sexy Red, so Sukihana should have said to Sexy Red, no, we don't have to do this. My daughter is the same color as Sukihana. Yeah. But it was a video that surfaced where she said, I signed my life away to the devil.
A while ago, I had signed a contract and I didn't know nothing about the business. You know, not realizing that I signed my soul. I sold my soul to the devil. I signed my soul to the devil. I don't even own myself no more. I don't know if God can get me out of this, you know?
There's a whole video where she literally said that she was standing outside of the park. She said, there's no going back now. I've signed my life. She was crying. I got to do what I got to do.
And don't get me started on Sukihana, because she's fallen off, way off, deep off a cliff. And just think about it. She was one of those struggle rappers that were considered unstoppable. She was everywhere, all over the atmosphere. She was here, there, in your face, doing interviews, being stupid as stupid could be.
I got a lot of tattoos. So I got some Chinese words right here. I forgot what it means. I think it means Black Queen. Okay, then I got, under my ass, I got Kill Bill. That was somebody I used to date, but child, he locked up. I got a new man. So his name is Ashton, and he on this leg.
Okay, is that who you called today?
Baby, don't worry about who I
I
called.
won't ask any more questions, sorry.
Yeah, you trying to get all
my
up
bad.
in the business and see who is who.
Yeah, no.
That's be the ones that steal your tricks.
What a good match, nigga. That's still gonna get 8 today. I don't give a fuck. It ain't gotta be you. I'm in Orlando. Since you told me go hit the whole one day, let's hit in Orlando right now. Right now, I got some head for you.
And making a mint, making all types of money. And then she even had her OnlyHams popping. But of course, she closed that down because it was better to do that rap hustle. But now that rap hustle is dried up. What's the next hustle? I guarantee you she's going back to the OnlyHams, because one thing is for sure. Once a 304, always a 304. And one thing that she could do is rap and act like a 304. And I don't care how nice the lady is in real life. She's a horrible, horrible example for the young ladies, because one thing that she's teaching them is that it doesn't matter about your skill. It doesn't matter about your intelligence. What matters is that you can spread that booty, make it clap, booty clap it up, and get that money. That's all they care about. And then they wonder why so many ladies are just looked upon as sexual objects. Well, ma'am, here's the bottom line, ma'am. When you go around and you're standing close to ladies like this, ma'am, it's hard for the regular dudes to understand what your intentions are, ma'am. Are you a 304, ma'am? Perhaps you are just out here hustling, striving, and trying to sell a little bit to get a little bit, ma'am. A lot of these ladies act like they're down to do a little strange for a little change, then wonder why you don't respect them in the end. It makes no sense, man. Damn.
Talking to you today, folks, about why I limit my consumption of hip-hop rap music. So I picked up the Quran, and it reads as follows, quote, "And as for the poets, it is the misled who follow them. Do you not see how they wander aimlessly in every valley, preaching what they do not practice?"
She's a God-fearing woman. They don't know that
come
she's
from a Christian
FBA.
family.
That's what I'm saying. They
come
don't
from a
know
Christian
this.
family.
I know this. That's why I was cussing her ass out.
She come from a strict Christian
And I
family.
said, and I told her, and she got so mad with me. She said, "You hurt my feelings." I said, "Why did I hurt your feelings?" Because you said that Sexyy Red passed me. I said, "Yeah, because Sexyy was willing to do what you wouldn't do."
You know they say don't judge a book by its cover? With Sexyy Red, the book is a cover, okay? She's exactly what she presents herself to be. She's exactly how she acts, she thinks. She doesn't compromise. And there's a part of kind of like, you know, that unapologetically being you, whether it's ignorant, whether it's being obscene, whether it's just twerking, whether it's being like, you know, she's one of the first girls. That's why I think the city girls and these other women like got like exiled out of the game, because they were pretending to be. She kind of came out and she's like, no, I'm a.
It was, they put Sexyy with you because you ushered her in. They went past you because she told you to get the on the ground and let that walk you like a dog as a dark-skinned woman to reinforce that the woman, the black woman, should be on the ground. You. I told her, but until she acknowledges the that she does, but she don't let her children see that. She got the same goddamn, but she'll tell you to go fuck this and go do this. I sat with Kill Bill. Kill Bill said that got me linked back with my kids.
Listen,
but the she sells to our child. I said, no, fuck you. If you can't be authentic, I can't respect you.
And this is the crazy thing about the entire situation, is that we all understand that these ladies ain't really living like this. I've seen Sukihana give really intelligent interviews before. And one of the things that astounded me is that she's just selling an image to the ladies. She's selling an image to the community. She's selling an image to the youth of a booty clopper stomp down 304. And Sexyy Red, let's not even talk about Sexyy Red, because every time you say get it sexy, she gonna be bent over at the waist, hands on her knees, making it spread eagle please. Gosh darn it. Don't we understand one thing? When you get past all of their blabbling, when you get past all of their BS, one thing that you understand is that It's all a ruse, just a facade to get that cash. So I'm damn happy that Michael Jackson shut it down. I'm damn happy that these 3 or 4 rappers are on their way out. Hell, let's just scrap the whole system. Let's bring some real rappers back. Let's bring something else back. Hell, if it's time to reboot, then it's time to reboot, because one thing's for sure. Because what's happening right now ain't doing nobody a bit of good. You dig?
Hey, shout out to Michael Jackson's estate for putting the kibosh on that utter nonsense Sexyy Red was doing the other day that went viral. She had no business, even in a joking manner, like making that song called "Eat It," and apparently her estate at the not her estate, Michael Jackson's estate had they stated that they had no idea about this, and they were like,
us as men have to face that trap music has birthed drug rappers. We have to accept that. As men, we have to accept that. Okay, so why can't women accept rap is gonna breed?
But I want to ask you about the current state of hip hop when it comes to females. How do you feel about Sexyy Red?
Have you ever seen Diana Ross and the Supremes perform? Or Diane Carroll even more recently perform? Or Billie Holiday classic? How do we get from that to somebody that's trying to look like a prostitute, talk like a prostitute, and talk so, shall we say, luridly?
When I think about ugly like that, you ever heard this little rapper girl called Sexyy Red? She ain't sexy or red. She looked like an escaped fetus from an abortion clinic. Man, she jumped out of the trash with an umbilical cord just swinging, just running out. I mean, just nasty.
Thank you for watching the THPPP Network. Follow us on all social media outlets and ask yourself one burning question. Can you handle the tip? Boom, we're out.
We found true happiness.